What is the equivalent capacitance of 3 microfarad capacitor and 6 microfarad capacitor connected in parallel? And what will the equivalent capacitance be if they were connected in series? Okay, so this is a WAEC question. All right. So this is a WAEC question. First of all, we need to know the parameters. You understand? So for capacitance in parallel, effective capacitance is called the total capacitance. So effective capacitance is capacitance 1 plus capacitance 2, blah, 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 and blah. But since we have only two capacitance here, we have, if I can have capacitance 3, 4, and 5, okay? So that means effective capacitance is equal to the first one is what? 3 microfarad plus what? 6 microfarad. So this will give us what? 6 plus 3 is what? 9 microfarad. Okay. Then the second aspect of the question, and what will the equivalent capacitance be if they were connected in series? If they are connected in series, it has a different formula. So for effective capacitance in series, it's inverse. Okay, and that will be 1 all over capacitance 1 plus 1 all over capacitance 2. All right, so for the effective capacitance now, that is 1 all over effective capacitance equals to 1 all over 3 plus 1 all over what? 6. And remember, these are numbers with unlike denominators, okay? So that is 1 all over effective capacitance equals to 6 is the LCM of these two. And 6 divided by 3 is 2, so 2 times 1 will be 2. And 6 divided by 6 is 1, so 1 times 1 is 1, okay? So that is 1 all over effective capacitance is equals to 3 all over 6, which is the same thing as 1 all over 2. Remember, there is 1 all over effective capacitance here. So if you have 1 all over effective capacitance equals to 1 all over 2, you flip it over. That is, effective capacitance equals to 2 all over 1, which is equals to what? 2. Okay, and capacitance is measured in what? Farad. So that would be microfarad. Okay, but there is another formula that can make it easier for you to solve whenever there are only two. So in that case, you see 1 all over effective capacitance is equal to capacitance 1 plus capacitance 2 plus capacitance 2 all over capacitance 1 times capacitance 2. So that will mean 3 plus, that will be 3 plus 6 all over what? 3 times 6. 3 plus 6 is what? 9. And 3 times 6 is what? 18. So if you break it down, 18 is double of 9. So a 9 is half of 18. So that will also be 1 all over 2. But remember, you have 1 all over effective capacitance here. So you also have to flip it over. So that is total effective capacitance is equals to 2 all over 1, which is also what? 2 microfarad. So this is how you solve this type of problems. Thanks.